For the year turns, we're going to do them exactly the same as we did example 1. So for part A, let's identify the pieces that we need. So writing down the formula first is always a good idea, especially when we have a lot of different formulas going around. So this is a cone, so 1/3 pi r squared h. We need to find the radius and the height. So we're given the diameter, which is 15 centimeters. So remember, the radius is going to be half of that. So the radius is 7.5 centimeters, and you can do that in the calculator if you need to. And then the height is 16 centimeters. So let's plug it into our formula. I'm going to do it two ways. I'll use 3.14 for pi and then actual pi. I like to use actual pi first since that's more precise, more accurate. Okay, so then times, I'm going to go ahead and put that in parentheses, 7.5 squared times our height, which is 16. So let's go ahead and plug this into the calculator. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm on the Desmos one, so 1 divided by 3. Oops. 1 divided by 3, going to arrow over to get out of that. And then I'm going to type in pi, and then times, since you don't have to put a times before the pi, but you do after. 7.5 squared, and then times 16. Hit enter and you get 942.477, and we will round that to 942.5. So approximately 942.5 centimeters cubed for the label. So that's using actual pi. Now we'll do it using 3.14. So we're going to do the same thing. And I'm going to go ahead and put approximately because when you change that to 3.14, it automatically is an estimate as well. So just writing the exact same thing here. And then let's type it into the calculator again. So this time doing the exact same thing, except I'm going to type in 3.14 times 7.5 squared times 16, and then we get exactly 942. So again, although we got an exact number here, it's still approximate because we used approximation for pi. So the volume is approximately 942 centimeters cubed, which is a half a centimeter cubed difference when you use actual pi. I could also show you what the answer would be if we left it in terms of pi, but I'm going to go ahead and skip that for this one. Let's go ahead and go on to part B, doing the exact same thing. Our radius is 2 feet this time, and our height is 3 feet. Formula, V equals 1/3 pi r squared h. So V is equal to 1/3 pi times our radius squared, so times 2 squared times 3. Let's go ahead and put this in terms of pi since this one's an easier one to do. So 1/3 pi times 4 times 3. Now I'm just going to multiply 1/3, 4, and 3 together, and then leave this as just times pi. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times a third is 4. Or you can do 1/3 times 3 is 1. 1 times 4 is 1, or 4. And we can do it in any order since it's multiplication. So the answer, the exact answer in terms of pi, is just 4 pi with the label of feet cubed. So the exact answer is 4 pi feet cubed. So then I can just type in 4 pi into my calculator. Instead of all this business, I can just type in 4 pi because that's what it's equal to. And then my estimated answer to the nearest tenth using actual pi is it says 566. So it rounds to 12.6 feet cubed. And that was using actual pi. Now using our estimate, we're going to do the exact same thing here. Again, it's already approximate because we're using an estimate. I'm going to go ahead and do times 4 times 3. And then when you times that put that into the calculator, 1 divided by 3 times 4 times 3, and then times pi. And again, since we already did this down here, you could just do 4 times 3.14. That's what it'll be. 4 times 3.14, which gives us approximately 12.56, which rounds to 12.6 as well. So you do get the same answer in this one, but remember this one was 5.6, that was it. This one was 5.6 and 637,061 and goes on forever since pi is irrational, so this is an irrational number. And that's it for your turn number 1.